Welcome to another episode of Game Boy Roulette, where we take a look at randomly chosen games from the Game Boy library. Bart Simpson's Escape from Camp Deadly. Ooh, bad news. The Simpsons is one of the most well-known TV shows ever, and also has one of the oddest reputations for video games ever. That's because there are very few Simpsons games that can be considered average or decent. They only hit the extremes. On one side, you have wonderful Simpsons games like the arcade game, Hit and Run, and Road Rage, all of which are excellent games that hold up to this day. And on the other side, you have absolute garbage like Bart's Nightmare, Bart vs. the Space Mutants, and one of my all-time most hated video games, Bart vs. the Juggernauts. Actually, come to think of it, maybe Bart was the real issue here. Wait, no, Simpsons wrestling was awful too, so it's not Bart's fault entirely, just mostly. Bart Simpson's Escape from Camp Deadly was released in 1991 for the Game Boy, published by Acclaim, and developed by extremely prolific Game Boy developer Imagineering. But the designer of the game is worth talking about, David Crane. Throughout the 80s and 90s, David designed quite a few games, his most notable two being the grandfather of all platforming games Pitfall, and the odd but incredibly charming A Boy and His Blob. Sadly, in 1991, he went on a streak of working on Simpsons games, being a programmer for Bart's awful battles with the Space Mutants and the world. Still though, he was just helping out with those games, while as far as I can tell, Escape from Camp Deadly was a much more hands-on affair for him. So maybe he can finally bring some quality to poor Bart's life. You can always count on Simpsons games for excellent box art. The exaggerated early Simpsons cartoonish style instantly catches the eye, and the longer you look at it, the more you see, like the bear or the handcuffs or, okay, Nelson wearing a different colored shirt is really messing with me. Which side of the Simpsons spectrum will this one fall on? Get your sleeping bags out for Bart Simpson's Escape from Camp Deadly. Alright, it's another Simpsons game. Well, it could be good. Bart Simpson's Escape from Camp Deadly, featuring no title screen music. Bart and Lisa look okay, though. Let's escape. Listen up, Simpson. I'm your counselor, Iron Fist Burns. Oh, no. For the next 2 months, you're gonna live, breathe, and eat our beloved Camp Deadly. Oh, God, the music sounds like it's trying to be the Simpsons theme, but it's just not working. I'm pretty sure this is the exact same version of the theme that they used on the NES. It sounds familiar. Alright, let's do this. Oh my god, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I think we can just end the review right now, right? I mean, look at this horrifying homunculus staring back at us. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. It went away instantly. Morning activity, flag capture, Bart Simpson, everybody else. Okay, that's kind of funny. Look how slow... Oh, no, there we go. Okay, it's speeding up a little. Oh, hey, Lisa. Can I... Okay, I got something. Oh, cool. Bart can kill people. Good. I like when you hit them and their entire body falls apart. Eat my shorts, it says. Oh, no, I guess I'm not dead. Okay. I looked at that and said that might be bad. Oh, you know what's yeah, let's stick with that word bad for a second. The graphics aren't terrible, I'll give it that. What? I jumped! I definitely jumped, I promise. The graphics are not bad, but boy is the music, and boy the gameplay is not much. Bart versus the bees. And what? Oh god. Why are Bart and Lisa's eyes like that? Like, it's not often that a Game Boy game has distractingly bad music. But this absolutely does. Thanks, Lisa. Now I can murder people. Let's jump over. What? Okay, hang on. Look, you know what? I'm already sick of this game. I'm gonna check a walkthrough. What? But how? Oh, what? Oh, okay. I didn't know I could do that. Let's go. Okay, I guess we're climbing. Through the score. Blindside Bill's Treehouse. Hi. I can't tell if I'm doing anything or not. Okay, I'm gonna leave. What? This game sucks. Man, it's been a while, I feel like, since we've had a really, truly, unambiguously awful game. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Simpsons on Game Boy? Well, no, there was the Krusty game. That one was pretty good. Okay, so how are we supposed to beat... Oh, goodbye. Oh, God, hello. Seriously, the nicest thing I can say about this is that I kind of like how the tree looks. I don't know what you want from me, game. I'm going back to the guide. Oh. Oh, I see what you have to do. Hang on. You have to get it so that it hits him behind. Like, darn it. Oh my god. Like that. There we go. Let's continue this. Hey, Lisa. Weren't you just downstairs? What? What have you done to me? Huh. Fascinating. I no longer have my ability to fight anything. Oh, I like how the jump is faster than the movement. Oh, okay, cool. That was a nice little, costume to have for a full 9 seconds. Didn't I already do this? Oh my god. You have to just wait for the bees. Got it. Go, 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 go. Okay, so the beekeeper outfit lets you get the bees without having to trick them out. Like, there's ideas. It's just all the ideas suck. Also, the jumping doesn't always work. Man, I'm just exhausted already from playing this. Like, actual, proper Game Boy garbage. With more long bee sections. I think there's only like 4 or 5 levels in the game. It's another one of those. But man, the level is going on for way too long. Clubhouse of Rebound Rodney. Do I kill this guy the same? Oh, I probably do that. No? Boy, I hate this. The guide says Rebound Rodney is the same mechanic, but he's quicker, and if you fail, you're just over. There's no way to avoid taking damage from him. You know what? I don't think I want to see any more of this game. I think I've seen all I need to pass judgment, and it's that The Simpsons, yet again, have a terrible video game. Maybe it is just about Bart. Maybe when the game is about Bart, it just doesn't work. So Bart, you can stay in that jail as you bleed from the eyes. Seriously, what is going on with his eyes? Can you scoot over, Bart vs. the Juggernauts? You have a new friend. Looking back over the past month or two of Game Boy Roulette episodes, we've had some good ones, some bland ones, some that were bad but had redeeming qualities. It's almost cozy to be able to sit down and play a really unambiguously awful game. One whose only redeeming quality was a literal tree. The platforming was awful, with a few rules not explained to you. I had to look up a guide multiple times just to get partway through the first stage. There were weird power-ups that went away the moment I got hit, boss fights that had oddly specific things you had to do to beat them. It was a perfect storm of terribleness. I really am not exaggerating when I say that the decent tree background was my favorite part of the game. But I want to highlight something else that really pushed this game over the top of awfulness. The music. I've heard plenty of bad music on the Game Boy, but this was a level of bad that genuinely dragged the entire game down even further. It was like they were playing the Simpsons theme on several different instruments, out of time, and at absurdly different volumes. And I swear I've heard this exact same awful version of the theme in another game. I'm pretty sure they ported it straight from Bart vs. the World. Theoretically, I suppose I could have turned the sound off and kept playing, but that would run into the problem that I would have to play more of this. I don't think I played this one as long as I normally play games, but that was deliberate. I was completely over this game by the time I got to the second fight. It's hardly worth repeating here, but again, you can safely avoid this game. The Simpsons Spectrum curse strikes again, and unfortunately this one lands on the bad side. Maybe we should just stop giving Bart games. Does Lisa want to tag in for Saxophone Simulator? And that's all for another episode of Game Boy Roulette. Make sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe to follow the series as we continue to dig through the Game Boy vault. I'm Brian J, and I'll see you next time.